Why are thousands of Americans packing up their lives and moving halfway across the world to the Philippines in 2025? It's not just for beaches and sunsets. From economic survival to digital freedom, there's a quiet migration happening right now. In this video, we break down the top 10 reasons, with real numbers, facts, and trends, that explain exactly why the Philippines has become a surprising new home for so many U.S. citizens. Some of these might surprise you. Number 10. Visa-friendly policies and the new digital nomad visa. One of the biggest drivers for Americans moving to the Philippines in 2025 is the country's increasingly accommodating immigration policies. For decades, U.S. citizens have benefited from visa-free entry into the Philippines for up to 30 days. However, in 2025, the landscape significantly improved with the launch of the Philippines Digital Nomad Visa. This visa is designed specifically for remote workers, freelancers, and entrepreneurs who earn their income from outside the Philippines, but wish to live there for an extended period. The program allows qualified applicants to stay for 12 months with the possibility of annual renewals. To qualify, applicants must be at least 18 years old, show proof of stable remote income, and hold valid health insurance. This policy aligns with a global trend. Countries like Portugal, Spain, and Thailand have rolled out similar programs, but the Philippines stands out due to its English-speaking population and low cost of living. According to the Philippine Department of Tourism, interest in the digital nomad visa rose by 45% in the first quarter of 2025 alone. With fast processing, minimal bureaucracy, and a low cost of application, the country is becoming a hotspot for digital professionals fleeing high rents and tight regulations in the U.S. Number 9. Affordable healthcare options. Healthcare is a major concern for many Americans, especially retirees and digital nomads. In the United States, healthcare is infamously expensive. The average American spends over $12,000 per year on medical expenses, according to the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. In contrast, the Philippines offers a much more affordable healthcare system, with private insurance plans for expats starting as low as $300 per year and full coverage plans averaging between $4,000 and $6,000 annually. The country boasts several world-class hospitals in cities like Manila, Cebu, and Davao, often staffed with U.S.-trained doctors and English-speaking medical professionals. Additionally, many facilities are accredited by international organizations like the Joint Commission International, JCI, ensuring adherence to high standards. For example, the Medical City in Pasig and St. Luke's Medical Center in Global City are two examples of premium institutions often preferred by expats. Moreover, expats can also voluntarily enroll in PhilHealth, the National Health Insurance Program, which offers significant discounts on treatments and medications. The monthly premium for non-Filipino residents is roughly 3% of declared income, capped at a reasonable rate. As of 2024, over 9,000 American expats were actively enrolled in PhilHealth. When it comes to quality and affordability, the Philippines provides a healthcare environment that significantly reduces stress, both financially and medically, for foreign residents. Number 8. Lower cost of living. One of the most compelling reasons Americans are relocating to the Philippines in 2025 is the dramatically lower cost of living. In major U.S. cities like New York, San Francisco, or Los Angeles, the monthly rent alone can exceed $2,500 for a one-bedroom apartment. In contrast, in popular Philippine cities like Cebu or Davao, similar accommodations can cost anywhere from $300 to $600 per month. Even in the capital, Manila, expats can find luxury condos for under $1,000 monthly. According to Numbeo's 2025 Global Cost of Living Index, the Philippines is approximately 76% cheaper than the United States overall, and housing costs are up to 453% lower. Groceries, transportation, utilities, and healthcare all follow suit. A full meal at a mid-range restaurant in the U.S. might cost $25 to $30, while in the Philippines, it's closer to $5 to $8. This affordability empowers expats to enjoy a significantly upgraded quality of life, whether it's hiring domestic help, enjoying frequent travel, or living in resort-style settings. For retirees on fixed incomes or digital nomads seeking to reduce their burn rate, the Philippines offers a financial reprieve that allows them to stretch their dollars without sacrificing comfort, connectivity, or convenience. Number 7. English proficiency and cultural compatibility. Language barriers often discourage relocation, but the Philippines offers a rare advantage. English is one of its 2 official languages, and it's spoken fluently by more than 92% of the population. This high level of proficiency is a legacy of over 50 years of American influence during the early 20th century. As a result, English is the primary medium of instruction in schools and is widely used in business, media, and government affairs. This linguistic accessibility removes a significant hurdle for Americans trying to settle abroad. Whether you're applying for housing, navigating bureaucracy, or visiting a doctor, communication is rarely an issue. Additionally, the cultural similarities between the 2 countries run deep. The Philippines celebrates many Western holidays, has strong Christian traditions. Over 86% of the population identifies as Roman Catholic, and embraces Western-style music, fashion, and entertainment. Fast food chains like McDonald's and Starbucks are widespread, alongside malls featuring U.S. and European brands. These cultural touchpoints create a sense of familiarity that eases the transition for American expats. It also fosters mutual understanding, which is critical when building friendships, doing business, or integrating into a new community. This unique blend of cultural and linguistic compatibility is a rare asset in Southeast Asia, making the Philippines a far less intimidating and more welcoming destination for Americans seeking to relocate. Number 6. Warm climate and natural beauty. For many Americans, especially those escaping long winters or urban stress, the Philippines offers a dream climate. The country enjoys a tropical maritime climate with an average temperature ranging between 77 degrees Fahrenheit and 90 degrees Fahrenheit year-round. While there is a wet and dry season, the warm, sunny weather remains a constant, making it ideal for retirees and remote workers alike who are drawn to an active outdoor lifestyle. But it's not just the weather that's enticing. It's the unparalleled natural beauty. The Philippines is an archipelago of 7,641 islands, featuring over 22,500 miles of coastline, more than any other country except Canada. From the powdery white sands of Boracay to the breathtaking limestone cliffs of El Nido and the UNESCO-protected coral reefs of Tubataha, the country offers endless opportunities for exploration, relaxation, and adventure. For Americans used to crowded urban spaces, the Philippines provides a refreshing connection to nature. Hiking, diving, island hopping, and surfing are all accessible and affordable. And for those seeking serenity, there are countless lesser-known islands and towns offering peace and privacy. With such natural richness, it's no surprise that over 1.5 million foreigners, including thousands of Americans, visited the Philippines in the first quarter of 2025 alone, many of whom decided to stay for good. Number 5. Growing expat community. A major comfort for many Americans moving abroad is the presence of a familiar community, and the Philippines has seen its expat population, especially from the U.S., grow steadily. As of 2025, it's estimated that over 35,000 American citizens live full-time in the Philippines, with thousands more staying seasonally or semi-permanently. This number has grown by nearly 20% since 2020, reflecting a consistent trend of Americans relocating for long-term residency. These communities are especially vibrant in cities like Manila, Cebu, Davao, Dumaguete, and Subic Bay. In these locations, you'll find American-style diners, U.S. veterans clubs, and social meetups where expats share resources and experiences. Facebook groups, meetup communities, and real estate forums are packed with Americans offering advice on everything from visas to buying beachfront property. This growing network creates a sense of home away from home. For new arrivals, it eases the transition, whether you need help navigating bureaucracy or want recommendations for schools and hospitals. Expat organizations like the American Association of the Philippines, AAP, and U.S. Veterans of Foreign Wars, VFW, host regular events and offer legal and social support. The presence of these communities not only builds a social safety net, but also adds to the country's appeal as a friendly, expat-ready destination for Americans of all ages. Number 4. Opportunities for remote work. In 2025, remote work isn't a trend, it's a lifestyle. The shift toward location independence, accelerated by the pandemic, has left millions of Americans reevaluating where they want to live. With just a laptop and stable Wi-Fi, you can earn a U.S. salary while enjoying life in a country where the cost of living is dramatically lower. That's exactly what many Americans are now doing in the Philippines. The Philippine government has taken note, launching the Digital Nomad Visa in early 2025 to attract remote professionals. It's designed for individuals earning income from foreign sources, with a minimum monthly income requirement of around $2,000, depending on exchange rates and visa terms. This has opened the doors for freelance writers, software developers, digital marketers, consultants, and even full-time U.S. employees working remotely. Internet infrastructure has improved rapidly. In cities like Manila and Cebu, average internet speeds now reach 90 megabits per second, and co-working spaces such as KMC Solutions, Exceller 8, and the company Cebu offer modern facilities and networking opportunities. The time zone, which overlaps partially with the U.S. West Coast, is manageable for virtual meetings and asynchronous work. The affordability factor is key. You can live in a beachside condo for a fraction of your U.S. rent, enjoy international cuisine, and still save more money at the end of the month. With work freedom and a quality lifestyle, the Philippines is fast becoming a remote worker's paradise. Number 3. Retirement benefits and pension stretch. Retirement in the United States comes with its fair share of worries: soaring healthcare costs, housing expenses, and inflation that erodes fixed incomes. That's why the Philippines has emerged as a top retirement destination. The country offers one of the most retiree-friendly visa programs in the world, the Special Resident Retirees Visa, SRRV, which has been attracting American seniors in large numbers. The SRRV is open to foreigners aged 50 and above, with a monthly pension of at least $800 and a time deposit of $10,000 to $20,000, depending on the pension amount. In exchange, retirees receive indefinite stay privileges, multiple entries as exit rights, exemption from customs duties on personal effects, and access to affordable health care and other services. When you combine that with a cost of living that's about 70 to 80% lower than most U.S. cities, it's easy to see the appeal. A retiree receiving $2,000 a month from Social Security can live comfortably in the Philippines with private health care, a full-time domestic helper, and regular leisure travel, things that might be financially out of reach back home. According to the Philippine Retirement Authority, PRA, Americans are the second largest group of SRRV holders, trailing only behind Chinese nationals. With beautiful weather, friendly locals, and strong expat support systems, the Philippines offers not just affordability, but dignity and quality for aging Americans looking for a fresh start. Number 2. Family and personal connections. A significant but often underreported reason Americans move to the Philippines is the deep personal and familial connections that exist between the two nations. As of 2024, over 4.6 million Filipino Americans live in the U.S., making them the third largest Asian American ethnic group. Many of these individuals maintain strong ties with their relatives in the Philippines through regular visits, remittances, and emotional bonds. For second- or third-generation Filipino Americans, Relocating to the Philippines can be a way to reconnect with heritage and culture. They may choose to live closer to aging grandparents, inherit family property, or even raise their children in a more traditional and value-centered environment. Additionally, Americans married to Filipinos often find it easier to settle in the country, as the visa and residency processes are more straightforward for spouses of citizens. There's also the reverse migration factor. Many dual citizens born in the U.S. to Filipino parents are now opting to move to the Philippines for better lifestyle affordability, a sense of belonging, or the desire to contribute to their ancestral homeland. The Philippine government supports this through programs that allow for dual citizenship, tax incentives, and land ownership rights for those of Filipino descent. Family and roots are powerful motivators, and in the case of U.S.-Philippine migration, they form an emotional and cultural bridge that leads many Americans to plant new roots in the islands. Number 1. Enhanced quality of life. At the heart of the American migration to the Philippines lies one powerful desire: a better quality of life. According to a 2024 survey by Internations, 69% of American expats stated that improved lifestyle was their main reason for leaving the U.S. In the Philippines, that better life manifests in several ways: lower stress, slower pace, stronger social connections, and a richer relationship with the natural world. Imagine trading your 90-minute traffic jam and skyrocketing rent for a morning swim in warm waters, a $3 fresh seafood lunch, and an evening walk through a peaceful town where people know your name. That's a daily reality for many Americans now living in provinces like Siargao, Iloilo, Dumaguete, or even outskirts of Cebu. Mental health also improves when financial burdens are eased. In the Philippines, Americans are able to afford things that were once luxuries: housekeepers, private chefs, live-in care, and frequent vacations to neighboring countries like Japan, Vietnam, or Thailand. Socially, the Filipino culture values close-knit families and community events, offering a deeper sense of inclusion than many feel in urban America. Quality of life isn't about just having more. It's about enjoying more. The Philippines, with its natural charm, affordability, and warmth, delivers just that. For thousands of Americans each year, it's no longer just a vacation spot. It's home. The Philippines isn't just a destination. It's a new way of life for many Americans in 2025. If you're ready to explore this opportunity, hit like, subscribe, and drop your questions below. Thanks for watching.